everyone, it's Summer with Seasons by Summer. Welcome back to my channel. We're here with our monthly Infinite Lotus unboxing. So let's get right into it. So I believe this is our November Infinite Lotus unboxing here. Yes, it's our November unboxing. And so I received the dashboard plus planner insert. I think it's the classic subscription. And I also believe they also have a deluxe subscription that includes the dashboards inserts as well as the accessories listed here. So we're gonna go through these items here. We've got a thank you card listed here, our monthly date card listed here, and then a journaling card that says live less out of habit and more out of intent. All right, let's pull out our inserts and we'll get this box moved out of the way. Okay, so like I said, I received the classic subscription, which includes 4 dashboards and four planner inserts. Let's first get into the dashboards here. We have our monthly dashboard, another dashboard that says grateful, one that is a soft pompous dashboard, and then an abstract acrylic. So my subscription size is in the A5 rings. I've been loving my rings planner. And so I'm just building out additional accessories to support that. So here's our monthly dashboard that is in a translucent matte. It's like a vellum cover. November is listed here, chapter 11 here at the top, and you have a very small indiscreet Infinite Lotus there. Then we also have a translucent matte plastic here, grateful cover. It has grateful over here to the left, an adjective, a big G, the small Infinite Lotus, and it says a deep feeling of appreciation and thankfulness for the kindness and blessings received. So this is perfect for the month of November. I love both of these. I said I was definitely going to do the Infinite Lotus subscription for a year because I wanted to at least get enough dashboards and vellum covers for the full year. I love the simplicity of their vellum dashboards. So then we received a soft pompous dual-sided smooth cardstock dashboard as well. Here you can see it is a beautiful pompous type picture. On the back, it also is the same thing. Infinite Lotus is listed here very indiscreetly on the bottom. This looks beautiful as a layering combo, either with your monthly dashboard listed here or even with the grateful dashboard. I love this for the month of November. I think it's soft. It adds a touch of color. I'm a big Pampas Grass fan, so like this, and this will definitely be going in my planner because my planner is more of a Louis Vuitton cover. It's the brown, so this just definitely pops. Then we also received an abstract acrylic. It's dual-sided as well, that smooth cardstock. It's just a generic abstract dashboard, nothing to write home about. I'm not overly in love with it. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sure if I'll be putting it in my planner this month, but let me know what your thoughts are on this particular dashboard. It definitely can be used in any type of planner and scheme. If you're doing more of a simple kind of just that monochrome type look here. All right, so those are the dashboards we've got. And then let's now get into the inserts in our subscription. And so again, like I said, I have the classic subscription, and that includes dashboards and inserts. The inserts have been interesting because they've allowed me to explore a couple of different types of inserts that I normally probably wouldn't purchase on my own, but I'll be able to try those out and see if it's something that I like. So the first insert we got is an order tracker insert. It includes 4 sections, front and back, so 8 on a page. You can list the shop that you purchased items from, the date and the price, order number, order detail, check if it's shipped, received, and notes, and a rating. Now this is interesting because my order tracker is more of a horizontal line here. This one provides a little bit more detail. So let's say you're doing like a lot of bulk purchasing, probably around Christmas time. So this is definitely probably in line for like Black Friday. where you can keep track. I do like keeping track of my orders. I do think that these take up a lot of pages. And so I'm going to use these because I think these are definitely useful for me. But I'm not sure if I would reorder just because I feel like I'm wasting pages by only including 8 orders. And I typically order a lot. But let's say if you're ordering from like Amazon and you have a lot of items in Amazon, you could probably list all the detail. And if you have a ton that is in a particular order, you can keep track of that. So I do like the concept. I wish it was, you know, more maybe on each page. I think we receive about 15 inserts, if I'm not mistaken, which is roughly front and back 30 of the pages. So front and back. And so that's a ton. 8 times, you know, 30 pages. That is a lot of orders I can keep track of. So definitely will be using this. Not sure if I will pre-order, but I do like the concept. The second insert we got was a quote journal. And so here again, 15, this is actually 20 pages. And so 20 sheets, 40 pages front and back. I should be saying that correctly. So here you can include the date, maybe the source of where you're pulling your quote, and then grid paper, grid boxes so that you can write the actual quote. I actually like this. If you are doing like, you don't have to just specifically use it just for quotes. You could use it for affirmations, so daily affirmations. If you're doing a scripture log, if you want to write down a scripture every day, you can do a Bible scripture every day. You could use it for like a gratitude journal. Like every day, just write out, you know, what you're grateful for. You do include 5 sections, so you can do one for the work week. And then, you know, obviously another 5 on the back as well here. So if you want to just kind of do the work week and not do the weekends, you could do that. I do like this concept. I definitely think I may try to use these. I was in the habit of writing either like a gratitude or 1 line a day. And Infinite Lotus has a 1 line a day insert as well too. But I used to like to write scriptures every day. So I like this as well. So I may try this out with scriptures. I don't think I'll do quotes or affirmations, but definitely there's a lot of uses you can use out of this. You know, you can write one positive thing. You can write, you know, just anything. If you need to do a quick journaling log for the day and just one line or 1 sentence a day about your day, whether good or bad, you can use these. So we got a lot of these, 20 pages, 20 sheets, 40 pages front and back. So that's pretty decent. So that's really nice. So I do like that. Then they gave us an example of a weekly, hourly layout here. So in the weekly, hourly layout, you have a this week section. You have priorities. There's 5 lines of priorities. You have Monday through Thursday on one side, and then Friday through Sunday on the other. You have a to-do list on this side. So here, and then notes pages. There's also some open lines here before you get into the hourly block. So I am an hourly time blocking person. I do time block for work a lot. The challenge with these are that these are not in the half-hour increments. So let's say if you have a meeting at 9 and then another one at 9:30, it's not a lot of lines here. I'm not sure if I will use these just because it is missing the half-hour time block, and I really do need that. I would rather them shorten the hours, maybe do more business hours. But obviously this has to be made for all types of people or whatever. I do appreciate a lot of areas for notes and for to-dos, because I'm a big to-doer. I do like the weekly type plan because I currently am using dailies and I have to like rewrite my to-do list every day. And maybe the anal person in me is writing too much, but I don't like that I have to do that on a daily. So I do like the weekly. I like seeing my week at a glance. I just need definitely half-hour time blocks, which is a lot to ask for. But I do like you have the priorities, you have the to-dos. They could have got rid of these, like for me, these extra lines and went into half-hour blocks for me. And I'm curious if they have a layout like that. But I do appreciate that they gave us these sample items. Maybe when I don't have a lot going on, I can use these. We'll see. But these will be on the tentative list for now. But again, we got 14 sheets, 14 weeks, and 30 pages. And then on the back of this, we also have a blank page where you can just write notes. So a lot of value in that. 14 weeks is pretty good. How many, what is that? Probably about 4 months, right? 3 to 4 months. So that's not bad. You can use that for a full quarter and see how you really like that out. Okay. The last insert we got is a payment tracker. So here on the insert, you can see you can list store, date, the platform. Not sure what that, oh, I guess where you purchased it at. Total, amount due, items. And then I guess if you were doing some type of like for payment thing, what are the Klarna or things like that, you can use that for this. I don't really, when I purchase something, I don't really like pay in segments. I'm not sure how or when I would use this. So this is probably a no for me. You do get 10 pages, 10 sheets, which equals out to 20 pages. If you're big into maybe, you know, slicing up large purchases and splitting them into multiple payments, this would definitely be good and easy for you to track. So I do see and understand the concept. You get 3 of the types of payments on the page, and so 6 in total on the front and back. So definitely a useful insert for someone that definitely utilizes this. I definitely try to stay away from breaking out too many payments there, but I do like it. I think the challenge here is that it only lists 4 payments. So let's say you're paying over 6 months or something like that. And I guess you could kind of break it up here and make your own like check marks, but it just seems a little restricted. So it's definitely useful for a specific type of payment, but not something that I would probably be using, but I will hold on to them because who knows. Obviously, you can always repurpose inserts into ways that you may find useful. So in total with our inserts, we've got our order tracker, quote journal, our weekly / hourly inserts, and the payment tracker. And this is our inserts kind of cheat sheet here. And then we also got our 4 dashboards, including our vellum or our translucent matte, plus the cardstock as well. So let me know what your favorite items are from this particular November Infinite Lotus unboxing. If you are a Infinite Lotus subscriber, I'd love to hear what you enjoyed out of this month. I would say my favorite items are both of the translucent plastic inserts, as well as the Pampas Grass cardstock dashboard. So both of the translucent plastic dashboard and the Pampas Grass dashboard. And then I also I like the order tracker. I will use that, as well as the quote journal. I will use that. So I feel like I got a good bang for my buck as far as to try out some inserts. And then the other things, I'll just hold off and see if it's something I'm interested in, or if there's an upcoming Deech Dash party or something I'm going to, I can get rid of those there and someone may find some use there. So let me know your thoughts on this video and the inserts and things that I got. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right, you guys have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.